Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. My name is Charlene for those of you that are new here. And today we're going to be doing the Valentine's Day baskets for not only my girls, but it's not necessarily a basket because I don't have a basket for my husband, but I got him a few gifts and then for my mother as well. I'm planning on doing like a little intimate dinner, Valentine's Day dinner. So I have written down everything that I want to prep for today. But before I get into any of that, I need to get these baskets done. I do Valentine's Day baskets, Easter baskets, nothing too crazy. It's really just candy, a few little knickknacks. But I know that they really enjoy it and I enjoy making it for them. So I want to go ahead and put together these baskets. I got stuff for both of the girls. I have something for my mom that I'm going to do. I don't have a basket for her either. And I have some stuff for my husband and I do not have a basket for him. So we're just going to put these things together and just see what I can do. And the last thing that we're going to do are, what do I call them in English? In Spanish, they're called pastelillos de guayaba. My mom loves these. It's actually going to be the main part of like her gift. So I normally pick them up at Publix or like a Spanish bakery. But I figured I'm like, there has to be a way that I could make it myself. It cannot be that difficult. So sure enough, I found a video with puff pastry and the guava paste block. So I'll show you when I do it. But it looks fairly simple. Fingers crossed that it comes out good. So that's what we're gonna do. And yeah, before I get into showing you all of the goodies that I have here laid out in front of me, if you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you here. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. So here I have a little overview of everything that I got. So let's go through it. A lot of this stuff is from Walmart. This is from Walmart. I think I paid $1.24 for heart-shaped cookie cutters. I thought it would be cute to do the pastelillos de guayaba in like a heart form. I got some basket fillers. This I got from Amazon. Instead of doing like the cellophane roll, I just got the bags. I thought that would be easier. I got this for the girls from Walmart. It is just makeup cleaner with a few beauty blender sponges. They are super into nails, so this is for the older one. She is a little bit more girly, glitzy. So I got her those. And then my younger one loves super long nails, and these are the longest that I could find. I also got them each a hair mask. The older one has curly hair, so I got her the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk cream. And the little one has, I say little, but she's a teenager, but she has straight hair, so I got her a heat protectant. And then I also got them some makeup wipes. And then of course I picked up some stuff for myself. Usually the nails that I have on like these are impress nails. They work really, really well for me. For my girls, they don't. These are the ones that you just peel and stick on. So I got these two. I love the red one. And then back here are some of the things I got for my husband. The only thing that's from Walmart are these chocolates. So the first thing I got him are these little sensu bean jelly beans, I believe they are. They're from Dragon Ball. He's a super big Dragon Ball fan. So am I. He was the one that got me into it. And I just thought that these were super cute. So I got him this. I got him this little figure. He mentioned wanting something to use as a bookend. So I thought that this would be perfect. And I just thought it was cute because Goku's all beat up. And then the sensu beans are normally the things that kind of like revive them. So I thought that was super cute. And then I found this on Amazon. It is a, what is it, retractable phone charger, and it has for iPhone and Android, just because normally when we're traveling, my husband is the one driving and the girls are always asking to use the charger. So this one, we can pull out the cord, they can charge it, and then it can just retract right back inside of it. So I thought that was really useful. And then the last thing that I picked up for him is this red light knee massager. He's been complaining of some knee pain, so I thought that this might be helpful for him. So I picked this up for him. Then on to the next little pile. This is for my mom. She loves these marshmallow covered eggs. So I picked up a few of those for her. I saw these. This is the first time that I saw them, but they are the little Peeps marshmallows, but they're also dipped in chocolate. I thought that was cool. I got her regular Peeps, and then I got her these Tootsie Pops that she really likes. I don't know if they're chocolate or red, the red flavor in chocolate. I'm not sure, but she has a little basket or a bowl in her house with a bunch of little goodies, so whenever people come over, the girls come over, they can grab. So I got that for my mom. The girls aren't super duper big into chocolate, but I know that they love dipped pretzels and they love cookies and creams, so I got them each one of these. The little one likes gummies, so I got her some Krabby Patty little gummy sticks. I got these Reese's Pieces for the older one. And then the blue basket is for the little one. I have a bunch of like those Cadbury eggs and Oreo eggs. This basket is for the older one. So the little one loves animals, so I got her this little tiny dog plushie. And for the older one, she likes more quirky little things, so I found this cute little mushroom. And then something that was a little bit out of the norm, it was just too cute to pass up. She loves like Hello Kitty and Sanrio and whatever it's called, all of that stuff, she likes it. So we found this little light, and it was only $16, so I thought that was super cute. These two things I got from Michael's. It is just a ribbon so that I can tie up the cellophane bag. And when I serve the rice, I want to serve it in this measuring cup so that it looks like a heart. I thought that was cute. And then of course, I'm not leaving my puppies out, so I got them a little, I thought this was so cute. I got them each a little toy. Let me get this one. And then for my mom, I thought that those pastelillos de guayaba that I'm gonna make, I thought that they could fit in here really well. But yeah, that's everything that I got for the girls, my husband, my mom. And now we're gonna put everything in baskets, and hopefully, these are the only baskets that I could find, and they're kind of small, but they're the only ones that I could find at Walmart, and I did not want to travel to different stores. So I'm going to try my best to fit everything into these baskets. Wish me luck. Let's see how that goes, and let's get started on these baskets. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Maybe I could just shove him back here and like prop him up. So this is what it is looking like. I'm just gonna grab a little piece of tape and just tape back these little corners, and then one basket is done. Now I'm gonna move on to the second basket. See if this is a better view for you guys. Okay, so it's gonna go on top of that. So for the next one, I'm gonna do my husband's. I cut the bag a little bit because it's way too big and I don't have like a bunch of stuff to prop it up the way that I did for the girls, so I don't need that much space. I'm gonna add his knee massager for the base. There you go. And then, actually let me face it towards me. Then I'm gonna add this and this. I kind of want to take this out of the box so that I can just have him set there. Let me see. That's hilarious, look at that. And then we have a little Dragon Ball. So I think, let me put you back down. I think I'm gonna put him right in the middle. Oh, I meant to add some of this. Dang it, hold on. Let me see if I could add it to the base of it. Maybe I should have left it without cutting it because now it's like super short up here. Oh well. there we go. This one is for my husband. Okay, and the very last one is gonna be for my mom. Now that I think about it, I don't want this video to be super long, so I might do the dinner prep in a separate video and then just do putting the baskets together in this video. I might just do that. So, but since my mom's little pastry puff things are part of her gift, I will include that in this video, but the actual dinner prep and putting everything together, I'll put that into the next video. So let's get started on my mom's. I'm going to put this in the bottom, which is what I wanted to do with my husband's, but I didn't because I just didn't think about it. So I'm gonna do that differently with this one. And this one is just candies because her actual gift is gonna be this thing. And I'm going to save these bags because I think I have another 6 left. So I'm gonna save these for Easter. And then I'm just gonna start layering in all of her little goodies. So I have her Peeps. Let me bring you down here. I have the chocolate dipped Peeps, probably put right there. I have her little marshmallow eggs. Probably put them standing up in the front. And then the Tootsie Pops. Maybe I could lay it on one side and lay it on the other side. I'm gonna flip it around and tie the little bow on it. And there we go, last basket. So this is basket number 1, and I'm just gonna put this on the side of it on the dinner table because I will probably have this out for them right before I serve dinner, and I'll just put it on the table for them. And I will also have a little bouquet of flowers. So that is one. This one I think came out so cute because a little dog actually sat on top, but that is the other one. This one is my husband's, and I really wish I could I might go back in here and just fix the bottom of this because I don't like how it looks. But other than that, this one is my husband's, and then this one is for my mama. And I will just have the container sitting next to it. So these are all of the little Valentine's Day baskets or bags. And what I'm gonna do now is take out the puff pastry just so that it can come to room temperature and I can roll it out better. And then I'm gonna show you how to make the pastelillos de guayaba. I need to figure out how to say that in English. Okay, so now that we are all done with the baskets and they are tucked away in my closet so that the girls or my husband don't see them, we're gonna work on the guava pastries that I am making for my mom as part of her gift. So I did Google it and it just says pastry. So in Spanish is pastelito de guayaba. In English is just guava pastry. So I like the ones that have like the guava and the cream cheese inside. My mom just likes guava. So that's what we're gonna do for her. I left the puff pastry sheets out to thaw while I ran some errands with my husband, got some sushi. Now my belly is full. I'm ready to finish this project. So let's get started. So I just have parchment paper. I crumbled it up just because it lays flatter when you put it on your baking sheet, which I have here. And I have the oven going at 350. I'm gonna set this to the side, clean my countertop so that I can roll out this puff pastry. I'm also going to wash my hands super quickly before handling this. So I'm not sure what size I want to do because I'm not sure how big they will puff up. So I got my small cookie sheet so that I can just do a few, pop them in the oven, and then see if I want to continue doing that size or maybe go up or go down in size. So let me wash my hands real quick and then we'll get started on this. So I'm also gonna grab some flour so that I can flour my surface and this does not stick. And what I find easiest is just to use a small, tiny little like strainer. I just put some flour in there so that way I can kind of get it evenly all over the counter. The other thing that I haven't figured out is how I want to go about assembling these pastries. I have seen some videos where they just cut it out into a square, they put that onto a cookie sheet, they bake it, it puffs up, they cut it in half and they fill it with the guava. And the other one is where they cut out like a longer rectangular shape, they fill one half of it and then they fold it over and then it cooks that way. I feel like I'm gonna try the first method first just to see if it works because I can get more bang for my buck, I think. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I have some flour over my counter. I'm going to go ahead and unfold one of these. So we have a variety of shapes here. I don't think I'm gonna go with the largest one because I feel like that would be way too big. I'm thinking maybe this one here. And I think we can get a good amount out. We'll try that one first. And if we need to size up, we can size up. So I'm going to cut as close as I can and hopefully get a good amount of these out. 1, 2, can I get 3? No. That's a bummer. Maybe 3 sideways. I actually need these to cut through. It's a little bit more difficult than I thought, but there we go. 1 done. There's 2, 3. And what I've been finding to work for me is just pressing down and kind of shaking and shimmying it back and forth until it gets loose. So far I was able to get 2, 4, 6, 8, and then a tiny one for me to try and sample. I'm going to mush this all back up together, roll it back out, and see how many more I can get out of just one pastry sheet. I'm gonna throw this into the oven, and then I'll see if this method works or if I need to do the second method that I said, where I kind of like make 2 of them, put the filling in the middle, and then close it. So I have as many as I can fit on this baking sheet. I'm going to do a quick little egg wash, just an egg, a tablespoon of water, and then I'm gonna brush that on. And then I'm gonna pop this into the oven at 350 for about 10 to 12 minutes until they're golden brown, and then I'll come back and see if this plan actually works. So I have the last batch of puff pastry in the oven. I ended up going with a larger size, the largest size, because look at the difference. So this is the original size, and then I switched and did this size. So she'll just have a mix of 2, which is perfectly fine. And I have them cooling down on a cooling rack. So now it's time to get started with the guava filling. I'm just going off of memory from what I saw in videos. It's a really bad habit sometimes that I have. Instead of just going back and looking for the recipe, I'm going off of what I remember. And we're gonna see how that works out for us. But you're gonna use some guava paste. This is what it looks like. You can get this at your local grocery store. Walmart has it. That's where I picked mine up, and they have it like in their international section that has like the Spanish Goya products. That's where you can find this. So all I'm gonna do is cut this open, cut it into some cubes, put it in a bowl, and then pop it in the microwave for 30 seconds just to get it a little bit softer. And then I'm also going to heat up just a half a cup of water. I'm just adding in a tablespoon or 2 just to get it to a little bit of a looser consistency, enough to where I can just scoop it out and spread it on the inside of those little puff pastry hearts. So that's what we're gonna do. Hopefully that works out. Let me get started on cutting this stuff up. Also, don't mind my cutting board. I don't know who in my family, maybe they would like to come up and confess, who put something on here that burned this. I'm gonna say it's my husband. I might not use this entire block, but we shall see. I'm just gonna go ahead and start cutting it into little cubes. All right, and the only reason I'm cubing it is just to make it a little bit easier to mash it all together. I'm gonna pop this into the microwave for maybe 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and also start heating up some water. Okay, so now that we have this kind of hot, I'm gonna try to start mashing it while I wait for my water to heat up a bit. Oh, that's not as hard as I thought it was gonna be. It definitely helps to heat this up. And once you add in just a little bit of water at a time, it'll loosen it up until you get the perfect consistency. We have our hot water, so now I'm gonna add just a little bit at a time, maybe like a tablespoon at a time, and just mix it until I get the consistency that I'm looking for. We're getting there. I'm just trying to break up some of these larger clumps that we have in here. Just a tiny bit more, I think, and then we're good. All right, that looks about good to me. So we're almost done with these. I did pick my hair back up because, like I said, Florida heat, disgusting. So we're going to assemble these now. I'm a little nervous to cut these, but I do have a serrated like bread knife. So I'm going to use this to slice down the middle and hopefully not mess this up. I did have a few that I will show you in a second that was the leftover dough that I mushed it all together and rolled it out, and they did not puff up as much as these. So I think I'm just going to match them shape-wise as best I can, and then do that one where I fill it and then just put one on top of the other like a little cookie, and I think that'll be fine. So hopefully we don't mess this up. Some of these hearts are a little wonky shaped, but it'll be fine. I'm gonna try my best to be super delicate so that I don't crush it. And I think that's good. I can just kind of like pop it open, close it again. So. Yeah, I think that'll work out. And then this tiny one already comes apart. So let me grab a spoon and I'm gonna start filling all of these. So I have a spoonful here. My mom likes a good amount of this filling, so I'm definitely not gonna skimp. There we go. There we go. Very cute. Very cutesy, very demure. Now I could have easily gone to the store to pick some of these up already made, but there's just something about giving somebody a homemade gift, especially when it comes to food, that just shows them that you've taken time out to think about what it is that they would like and then go ahead and prepare it for them. I don't know. That's kind of like my love language. I love to feed people. I love to gift give. So I just kind of combine the two together. That's kind of what we have here. So I'm going to finish getting all of these ready, as well as the other ones that are in the back. I just have them cooling off, and then I will show you the very last step. So these are the ones that did not quite make the cut. They did not puff up. I mean, they taste the same, but they didn't puff up. So I had to put them like that. So that'll be for the girls, my husband, and I'll have this one over here. The very last step is just to sprinkle them with powdered sugar, but let me show you the ones that did come out good. So she has a few big ones, a few smaller ones. Adorable. So what I'm going to do is move this over on top of here so that I can sprinkle all the powdered sugar and not get it all over the place, and then we can start packing them up. So I'm just going to fluff up this powdered sugar, grab some, and then start to, there we go. How freaking cute. So this is what they're supposed to look like. And then I just have to figure out how to put them in that little container. I'm also thinking if I want to put them in that container, if I want to put them into something different. I do have leftover cookie boxes, so I can stack them in the cookie boxes probably a little bit neater. I might do that. Let me just move on to powdering all the other ones. So we were able to make 18 of these from one package of puff pastry and one package of the guava paste, which I think is insane because the size of these larger ones are a little bit more similar to what you get at the store, and you're paying like $2.50, I think, for one of them. So I think this is pretty awesome. So now let's package it up. So like I thought, I did have extra boxes left over from when I did Christmas cookies. So I'm gonna assemble this box super quick, put some parchment paper, I think, on the bottom of it, and then see how I go about fitting all of these in there. Now that I think about it, I have really cute little lace doilies, so let me use that instead. There. So I think I will use one of these instead. There you go. Good enough. Now, let's see how I go about adding these little pastries in here. And I want to try and not touch them too much because I don't want to get the powdered sugar off of them. Oh, wow, that is, maybe I need to lean them a little bit more. So I have the 4 big ones in the bottom, and I don't know if I should just fill it in with the smaller ones or if I should just do 2 boxes. So Let me grab some of the smaller ones. Let me start filling it in and then figure it out from there. Yeah, I could do like this. So this is what I have, just a box full of these guava pastries. And I know she's gonna be so happy with these because they are her absolute favorite. So this is the red velvet bow that I have left over, or ribbon that I have left over from Christmas. And I'm gonna use this to try to make a little bow on here. I just gotta get it to flip into the right side. And this is what we are working with, guys. I am not a bow maker. My mom is the bow maker, but obviously I can't have her make a bow for her own gift. So I'm sure she's gonna appreciate the thought. That's really all that counts, right? All right, guys, that is the extent of this video. We did the baskets, we did the guava pastries. I am gonna try one of the guava pastries. I just got one of the open faced. I left the other ones for my family because they're nicer. And I just wanna see what it tastes like. And hopefully they're really good because I already packaged everything up. I'm sure they taste great. So here's your bite. Here's mine. That is delicious, and it tastes exactly how it's supposed to taste. It tastes like how it does in the stores, but even better. So I am so excited with how these came out. I know my mom is gonna love them. And yeah, if you guys want to watch what I am prepping for Valentine's and the dinner that I'm gonna put together for my family, go ahead and watch the next video. This one I'll upload it first, and then I will upload the other one right after so that you guys can see them at the same time. And I'll do kind of like a Valentine's Day vlog for that one. So yeah, I am super excited for that, and I am so happy with how everything turned out today. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.